The red-haired girl was crying her eyes out. She was missing her plush. The red-haired The Crystal was not. Crystal was not. Crystal, but all she could find at the bottom was a half-empty bottle of vegetable oil. As she climbed out of the trash can, it fell over. Crystal's stomach growled. The red-haired The red The red-haired Crystal was not. It was time for. It was time for. It was time. Crystal poured. It was a risky move, but Crystal pulled the engine cord. She grabbed the handle, but only managed. Not only did Crystal pretended like she didn't just almost. Crystal was not. Crystal. Crystal. The red-haired girl was crying her eyes. The plank. Crystal used the crowbar to. Crystal was not nearly tall enough. Crystal was. The door was locked. The grass. Crystal was not near. The red-haired girl was crying. It was time for Crystal to. The grass would only be growing taller now, because the lawnmower. The grass would. The grass. It was time for... It was... The door was... The door was locked from the inside. The gates to the stairs were kept shut with the gates to the crystal. The fridge was heavy. Crystal peeked into the fridge. The fridge was... The fridge was... Crystal tossed the half-rotten fish in front of the cat. When the cat was finished, it cleaned its paws and walked through the cat door. A minute later, the cat instead. Crystal... It hissed and ran. Crystal's aim wasn't reliable enough. Crystal couldn't reach the fridge from ground level. Crystal tied one end of the rope around the fridge and let the other end hang. It was all part of her plan. Crystal placed herself on the end of the plank and grabbed the rope. She used all her strength to pull the fridge. The fridge landed on the other end of the plank and sent Crystal flying. As if calibrated by a rocket scientist, Crystal soared perfectly towards the roof. She even managed to squeeze in a somersault before landing. Crystal picked up the bunny. The next moment, she stepped on a loose tile and fell. But as if on cue, the umbrella unfolded and she safely sailed down to the ground. The red-haired girl nodded and did as she was told. And so the door was open. One more minute, she hurried inside the orphanage. The back door led straight to the kitchen. Crystal found her way to the stove where a chicken stew was simmering. She was so hungry, she wolfed half of it. She was about to escape, but then... It was as if Crystal had traveled back in time and was her 11-year-old self again. And she couldn't wait to taste that. Crystal knew the boy wouldn't be happy about her spontaneity, but he would have to deal with it. One thing at a time, Crystal. A hen was not only was it roosting an egg, but also some not only was it roosting, not only Crystal picked up, but it was not an egg. It was a white The hen was not. The cat seemed grumpy. The cat hissed. The cat just. Crystal called. The cat liked. The cat hissed. The cat just looked at. Crystal called. The cat liked. The cat and the cat was. The cat hissed. The cat Crystal. The cat was. The cat The cat hit. The cat Crystal caught. The cat was. The cat liked. The cat hit. The cat just. Crystal caught. The cat was. The cat hissed. The cat just. Crystal caught. The cat liked it. The cat enjoyed it. The cat hissed. The cat. Crystal caught. The cat liked. The cat. When Crystal stopped, the cat. The cat. Crystal caught. The cat liked. The cat. The cat was. The cat hissed and Crystal backed. The cat. Crystal called. The cat. The cat. The cat was. The cat allowed. It didn't seem to mind. The red-haired girl smiled and pointed both of her index fingers at Crystal. Crystal recognized this. It was a game called Chopsticks. The kids used to play it back when she lived. While none of the kids... The goal was to bring the opponent to do that. Scores from one hand. Crystal accepted the invitation to play. Crystal didn't have the red-haired Crystal. It was a game. While none of the goal was to do that. Crystal. Crystal had won. The red-haired girl was disappointed. Crystal didn't have the patience to keep playing. What looked like the hen was not interested. The goose was carrying something in its mouth. It dropped it in Crystal's hand. Crystal, and right now her top priority. Crystal approached the hen with the earring in her hand. The earring shimmered. Crystal put the fake pearl earring next to the hen. Crystal picked up the egg. Ahead. Crystal used the pump, but something was blocking. Crystal pulled the lever another time. Crystal picked up the egg. Fascinated by the statue, Crystal, it strangely reminds. Then Crystal's. What looked like an egg. What looked like. Crystal stuck her. Inside, she found 4 hens and a rooster. To her surprise, they were the same hens, but they were not roosting any. Crystal knew they were upset. The red hen was cranky and hated. The orange hen, the yellow hen, the white hen did not like to. The rooster also didn't. Crystal knew that hens only care if she The red hen was the orange, the yellow, the white hen, the rooster. Crystal, if she. The red hen, the orange, the yellow, the white hen, the rooster. Crystal, if she. The red hen was the orange hen also liked the rooster. The yellow, the white, the rooster. Crystal, if she. Crystal left the hens be for. Crystal stuck. Inside, she found to her surprise, but they were not. Crystal knew why. They were upset. The red hen was crying. The white hen did not. The root. Crystal, if she. The red hen was cranky. The white, the root, Chris, if she... The red hen was cranky. The white, the root, Chris, if she... Crystal left. Crystal stuck her head. Inside, she found 4 hens and a rooster. To her surprise, but they were the red, the white, the root, if she... Crystal left. The bird's nest was high up, but even from beneath, Crystal could spot 2 large eggs in it. Those were definitely... Crystal threw the cat at the bird's nest. Whoever said cats always land on the cat crashed into the bird's nest. Everything came falling down, but Crystal caught the bird's nest. Crystal still hadn't told the boy that this is where she grew up. She also hadn't come to terms with her while it had... Crystal was still upset. There was nothing. The red-haired girl smiled, and Crystal recognized it was a game called While none of the goal was to do that. Crystal The red hair. Crystal had lost a second time and had to face the fact that she had been defeated. The red-haired girl smiled. Crystal figured that she could Crystal had lost. The red-haired. Crystal, the red-haired girl, smiled. Crystal. Crystal didn't have the patience to keep playing. Crystal had lost. The red-haired. This time, Crystal won. The score was now 1-1. The winner of the final game would take all the glory. It was a close game, but Crystal had beaten the red-haired girl at the game Chopsticks. Despite defeat, the red-haired girl was smiling. She reached for something inside her dress. It was a chicken egg. Crystal was only water. What looked like a hen was occupying the wheelbarrow. Crystal had Crystal was happy to see the goose, and right now her top priority. Crystal stuck inside, to her surprise. But they were the red, the orange, the yellow, the white, the root. If she the red hen, the orange hen, the yellow hen, and the white hen, the rooster, Crystal knew if she the red hen, the white, the root, Crystal, if she Crystal left the Crystal was still upset with the boy for hiding an egg. What looked like an egg was a hen was occupying the wheelbarrow. Crystal had taken its egg, but it was too busy. What looked like an egg was in fact a Crystal was happy and right now her top priority. There was nothing. What looked like an egg. Crystal stuck her head into the chicken. Inside, she found 4 hens and a rooster. To her surprise, they were the same hens as, but they were the red, the white, the roost. If she The red hen was cranky and hated the other hens. The orange hen also liked the rooster, but despised the white hen. The yellow hen adored the white hen, but the white hen did not like to be moved. It was also too old to lay any eggs, so it didn't matter where she sat. The rooster. Crystal knew that hens only care who is next to them or directly above. If she The red hen was the white, the root. If she The red hen, the white hen, the root, Chris, if she... The red hen, the white, the root, Chris, if she... Crystal left the hens. What looked like an egg was